Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nafil Taib Barbasa. You can call me Nafil. Here, I as the opener of my group presentation, our group presentation, group 4A about medical instrument and hospital room. Okay, here the list of our member. They are Niswa, Jawharotil, Nafil, myself, Farelino, you can call him Farel, and Rifki. Next. Okay, the first slide, we will talk about medical instrument. This is my work. Here I will talk about defibrillator. Defibrillator. Defibrillator definition. Defibrillator is an apparatus used to control heart rhythm by application of an electric current to the chest wall or heart. Jadi defibrillator ini sebuah peralatan ya yang digunakan untuk mengontrol, mengendalikan ritme jantung dengan cara mengaplikasikan aliran listrik, sebuah electric current, aliran listrik ke dinding dada atau jantung. Oke, deskripsinya, defibrillator consists of a main control unit and a pair of electrodes in the form of pedals or adhesive pads. These electrodes are placed on the patient's chest to deliver electrical energy. Oke, jadi defibrillator ini terdiri dari unit kontrol utama. Unit kontrol utama itu sebentar saya tunjuk, nggak bisa gini kan? Main kontrol unit itu ini, lihat kepala saya kan gerak ini. Nah, di belakang yang kepala saya bunder-bunder ini, nah itu kurang lebih wujudnya main control unit atau unit kontrol utama. Kurang lebih seperti itulah bentuknya. Dan kemudian pair of electroda, sepasang elektrodanya itu yang di sini penjelasannya berbentuk seperti bantalan atau perekat itu di ini. Salah. Nah, ini yang dipegang satu orang itu yang ada dua kayak roti di kiri kanan tangannya. Nah, itu sepasang elektroda yang dimaksud. Oke, nah nanti dua pasang elektroda yang bentuknya roti itu dipasang di dada, ya. Nanti listrik itu akan keluar dari kedua apa sih kotak-kotak itu ya, dan akhirnya jantung itu bisa berhenti berdetak agar detakannya yang tidak ritmis, yang tidak apa ya, yang tidak normal itu bisa kembali normal gitu loh. Jadi diberhentikan dulu sejenak jantungnya agar bisa merestart dia. Jadi seakan-akan misal contoh orang ngomong itu belibet, akhirnya berhenti sebentar, pelan-pelan ngomong lagi pelan-pelan dengan benar. Seperti itu lah. Oke, lanjut. Selanjutnya function. The primary function of a defibrillator is to temporarily stop the heart's chaotic electrical activity atau arrhythmia, allowing the body's natural pacemaker atau SA node to restore the heartbeat to a normal regular rhythm. Nah, jadi fungsi utamanya dari defibrillator adalah untuk menghentikan sementara, menghentikan sementara aktivitas elektriknya jantung yang chaotic. Chaotic itu kacau. Jadi menghentikan secara sementara menghentikan aktivitas elektriknya jantung yang kacau atau sebutannya aritmia sehingga tubuh itu bisa merestore, bisa mengembalikan kembali natural pacemaker-nya atau SA node-nya ke ritme reguler itu ritme yang normal seperti itu kurang lebih. Oke, sekian dari saya penjelasan defibrillator. Next. Oh, and a little addition, sedikit tambahan. Di sini saya menemukan eh, video demonstrasi tentang defibrillator ini. Oke, kita lihat videonya dulu aja.
When a doctor uses a defibrillator, the paddles are placed on the chest where they send an electrical shock to the heart. The shock temporarily stops all electrical activity, and this actually causes the heart to completely stop beating for a few moments. But this pause is critical as it prompts the heart to reset its rhythm. Ideally, it will start beating again momentarily with a normal rhythm.
Oke, jadi di video ini kita dijelaskan defibrillator ini pemakaiannya bagaimana. Ya. Oke, kurang lebih seperti itu, more or less seperti itu ya. Terus kredit ini, video barusan ini dibuat oleh Zack di film. Anda bisa mencarinya di sosial media seperti YouTube dan Instagram. Ini ya foto profilnya. Terima kasih. Credit goes to him. Oke, terima kasih. That's all. Next. Now about hospital room, here I choose ER, emergency room atau UGD ya, unit gawat darurat di Indonesia-nya. Okay, ER is a specialized medical treatment facility within a hospital that provides immediate and unscheduled care to patients suffering from acute illness or trauma. It is designed to handle medical emergencies that require urgent attention to prevent permanent damage or loss of life. Jadi UGD ini adalah fasilitas perawatan medis yang khusus di dalam rumah sakit yang menyediakan perawatan segera dan perawatan yang tidak terjadwal kepada pasien yang menderita penyakit akut atau trauma, kecelakaan contohnya misalnya. Yang ya, oke, seperti itu. Kemudian itu didesain untuk menangani emergensi emergensi yang membutuhkan uh, perhatian segera untuk mencegah kerusakan permanen atau kehilangan nyawa. Oke, selanjutnya description. The ER is a fast-paced environment that operates 24/7. It is staffed by a multidisciplinary team of emergency physician, specialist nurse, and technician. The facility is equipped with advanced life support technology, including monitors, ventilators, and imaging tools. Oke, tadi UGD ini atau emergency room ini lingkungan yang serba cepat dan beroperasi 24/7, 24 jam dalam sehari dan 7 hari dalam seminggu. Itu dikelola oleh tim yang multidisiplin. Tim multidisiplin yang terdiri dari dokter gawat darurat, perawat spesialis, dan para teknisi. Fasilitasnya dilengkapi dengan teknologi pendukung kehidupan tingkat lanjut. Contohnya monitor untuk biasanya melihat detak jantung gitu ya, memonitor detak jantung itu, kemudian ventilator dan alat pencitraan. Contohnya gampangannya mungkin X-ray seperti itu ya, kurang lebih ya. Oke, selanjutnya fungsinya the primary function of the emergency room is to stabilize patient who are in critical condition. This includes performing life-saving procedures, managing severe injuries such as broken bones or deep wounds, and treating sudden health crises like heart attack, strokes, or severe allergic reaction. Jadi fungsi utama ruang gawat darurat ini untuk menstabilkan pasien yang berada dalam kondisi kritis, seperti melakukan penyelamatan jiwa, menangani cedera parah, seperti di sini patah tulang atau luka dalam atau perdarahan di dalam misalnya seperti itu ya, dan memberikan perawatan dan memberikan perawatan, ya, dan memberikan perawatan krisis kesehatan mendadak seperti serangan jantung, stroke, atau reaksi alergi parah yang bisa membahayakan nyawa seperti itu. Intinya yang bisa membahayakan nyawa itu biasanya ditangani oleh emergency room ini. Kalau yang masih antri-antri biasanya berarti masih aman. Oke, keren lebih seperti itu. Terima kasih.
Stethoscope. Definition. A stethoscope is a medical instrument used to listen to internal sounds of the human body. Description. It usually consists of earpiece, flexible dubbing, and a chest piece with a diaphragm and bell. Function. To listen to heart sounds, lung sounds, and bowel sounds during physical examination. Operating room. Definition. An operating room is a specialized hospital room where surgical procedures are performed. Description. It is sterile and equipped with surgical tools and anesthesia equipment. Function. To perform surgeries safely and effectively.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Muhammad Farin Aurel Yuliawan dari NIM 51300240028. Di sini saya akan mempresentasikan medical instrument and hospital rooms. Saya dari grup 4A. The first medical instrument. Thermometer. Definition: a thermometer is a medical instrument used to measure the temperature of the human body or other substance accurately. In healthcare settings, it is an essential tool for assessing a patient's physiological condition, particularly in detecting abnormalities such as fever or hyperthermia, or abnormally low body temperature or hypothermia. Description: thermometers used in hospital are designed to provide precise, reliable, and rapid temperature measurements while maintaining patient safety and infection control. Modern clinical thermometers are commonly digital or infrared-based, replacing traditional mercury thermometers due to safety and environmental concerns. Function: the function of a thermometer in a hospital include: the first, measuring body temperature to assess a patient's baseline health status; second, detecting fever as a sign of infection, inflammation, or systemic disease; third, monitoring temperature change during illness treatment or post-operative care; fourth, evaluating the effectiveness of antibiotic therapy; five, supporting early detection of complications such as sepsis or head-related illnesses. This is a picture of thermometer. Next, hospital room. Laboratory. Definition: a hospital laboratory is a specialized facility within a healthcare institution that performs scientific analysis of clinical specimens such as blood, urine, stool, tissue, and body fluid to assist in the diagnosis, monitoring, and prevention of disease. Description: the hospital laboratory is a highly controlled environment designed to ensure accuracy, reliability, and safety in diagnostic testing. It is safe. It's staffed by trained professionals, including medical laboratory technologists, clinical pathologists, and laboratory assistants. Function: the function of a hospital laboratory include: first, providing accurate diagnosis information to support clinical decision making; second, identifying infectious agent and determining antimicrobial suitability; third, monitoring disease progression and treatment effectiveness; fourth, supporting preventive healthcare through screening tests; five, assessing in emergency and critical care by delivering rapid test results; six, contributing to public health surveillance and disease control; seven, supporting medical research and education.
Okay, we're going to the next instrument. Okay, the next instrument is electrocardiogram. Okay, what the electrocardiogram definition? The definition is an electrocardiogram is a medical test that records the electrical activity of the heart over a period of time. It is a non-invasive procedure used to monitor how the heart is functioning by detecting the electrical impulse generated by the heart muscle. Okay, the description of ECG is a machine consists of a central unit and several cables attached to small sticky sensor called electrodes. Okay, these electrodes are placed on specific position on the patient's chest, arm, and legs. The machine detects a tiny electrical change on the skin and translates them into the graph of waves, peaks and dips that can be printed on paper or displayed on a digital monitor. Okay, the primary function of an ECG is to help doctor diagnose various heart condition. It is used to measure heart rhythm and rhythm, detect heart attack, monitor health, identify structural abnormalities. Okay. Okay, we're going to the next hospital room. Okay, we're going to the next hospital room. Intensive care unit, or we call ICU. Definition: ICU, also known as a critical care unit, is specialist hospital department that provides intensive treatment and continuous monitoring for patients with life-threatening. It is a highly controlled environment designed for those who require the highest level of medical care. Description: the ICU is characterized by a high ratio of medical staff to patient, often providing one or two-on-one nursing care. The room is filled with sophisticated medical equipment, such as ventilator to assist breathing, hemodialysis machine for kidney support, and advanced multi-parameter monitor to track vital signs like heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels to 24/7. Because of the critical nature of the patients, visiting halls are usually very restricted to maintain a sterile and quiet environment. Function: the main function of the ICU is to support and maintain vital organ function function in patients who are critically ill. This includes constant monitoring, advanced life support, post-operative care, and the last medication management. Okay.
So this is the ventilator. Ventilator is a medical device used to help patients breathe when they are unable to breathe properly on their own. It works by delivering oxygen-rich air into the lung and removing carbon dioxide from the body. Ventilators are commonly used in hospitals, especially in intensive care units or ICU. This device is essential for patients who suffer from severe respiratory problems such as lung infection, pneumonia, or respiratory failure. It can also be used during surgery when patients are under anesthesia. Modern ventilators are equipped with advanced technology that allow doctors and nurses to control breathing rate, oxygen level, and air pressure according to the patient needs. By supporting or replacing natural breathing, ventilators play a crucial role in saving life and improving patient recovery. And next for hospital room is maternity ward. Maternity ward is a special section in a hospital that provide care for pregnant women, mother who have just given birth, and newborn baby. This ward is designed to ensure the safety, comfort, and health of both the mother and the baby during and after childbirth. In a maternity ward, medical staff such as doctor, midwife, and nurses monitor the mother condition, assist during labor, and provide postnatal care. Newborn baby also receive special attention, including health check, vaccination, and guidance on breastfeeding. Maternity wards are equipped with medical facility and comfortable room to support a safe delivery process. They play an important role in ensuring a healthy start to life for both mother and their baby.
And that's the ending of our presentation. We are sorry if there are any mistakes we have been made. Thank you. Jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.